one of those moments where you say, guess who's back? It's been a while since I've been down in Torrevieja. I am down here for work this afternoon, and I thought I'd pop in to Torrevieja just to see how the building works are coming on and have a little walk around. I noticed that that building is coming on. We'll have a look at that in just a minute. But what I want to do is just head down the port, because it was meant to be finished in about 2 months' time, and I don't know if it will be. Well, let's have a look. Bar La Marina still open, just opening they're opening back to opening later by the looks of it. I've seen they're actually they've been shutting for siesta. That's interesting, because they haven't done that for a while. Food from 8:30 till at night. So that's interesting. They never used to do that. They used to stay open all day. And then looking over to Joaquim's. And is that a new place? No, that's for the casino, isn't it? It's like the casino has extended their terrace a bit and put some covers over it. But we're not here to see that. We're here to check out the brand new development. It's not brand new yet, is it? It's been ongoing for 2 years now. 2 years since they had the videos published about this and how it would look. And today, it's still a building site. Let's check this building for graffiti, because it was a building that was getting heavily graffitied. And it looks like, thankfully, they've painted over it. Hopefully they're keeping the kids away. There is still graffiti on the fence. It doesn't say we're magic. And just as I thought, Torrevieja at its best. There's graffiti on the wall. There's some new additions to the road going into the port. Those trees weren't there before. They weren't there. As you can see the road. Let's see if we could see into how the building work is coming on. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all, is it? There's one thing I've noticed straight away, is the fact that there is no fairground. There is no fairground yet. And that's disappointing, because they were told that the fairground was going to be... Oh boy. They told the fairground was going to be back in March this year, and I did say there was not a chance that the fairground would be back in March, and they're right, it's still not here. And an opening date was meant to be December this year for the fairground. First thing that I do notice about walking down the market is there's a lot more closed than normal for this time of year. I just hope they had a really good August. Hope they had a really good August. Let me just see. It looks like that. Looks like that kebab shop over there. That has got the kiss of death. That one. It looks like, I don't know if it's maybe open at night. We'll need to go over and check it. But it did turn into a kebab house. But it looks like it might have had the kiss of death to it. But we'll wait and see. Well, let's go and find out how far on the building works is, because that's what the video's all about. There is a lot more of the market closed down, which is a shame, because I think that people wouldn't be coming into town as much this year. It's still been busy enough by all accounts, but it'll not be as busy as normal, because the Spanish won't come in, because the fairground's not here. And when the fairground's not here, that's when the market loses out. Now when you do come up the stairs from Keeper Bar, Hombre del Mar, the sports cafeteria, and you see how impressive the work is. But they've not really come a lot further forward from the last time. The area where the fairground is meant to go still has all the rubble next to it. And I don't think that's going to be ready for December, since we're now in October. They've still not built the walkway that was to connect this area with here. Now, have they changed their mind with that? And they're not going to do it at all? That's interesting. But the fairground, it still isn't there. The underground car parking looks complete. They are still doing concrete work over there, which means that they are still running a little bit behind. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But the building itself is still just an empty shell. They're still doing concrete in on the top. Once the concrete's up, the brickies come in and then they just brick it up, and then it's just the electricians after that. Then the plasterers. There's still lots to do, isn't there? As you can see, it's very much still like a building site. Guys up the top getting ready to sort stuff for concrete, but no sign of the bridge. I don't know if the bridge is going to get built or if it's just they've abandoned that idea. Maybe you can tell us in the comments, because I haven't been checking out Torrevieja news for a while, and maybe people that do stay in the town that comment on the channel can tell us. Notice that the fishing fleet isn't there either in any great numbers, which is disappointing, because one of the things that was great about Torrevieja, and one of the things that was absolutely fantastic when we first moved here, is when you had the fishing boats that were all lined up along the front there, and the boats would come in, you would see the old Spanish women come down in the morning, the old Spanish men. They would all come down in the morning, they would all get their bags of fish, or their bags of sardines, their fish, and they would come down every single day. But since it's all been fenced in, they can't do that. And that was one of the things that upset some locals, because they couldn't just walk down and buy their fish straight off the boat. And now it's all fenced in and you can't get in at all. And I think when you take away that from a one time, I mean, it was a fishing village, Torrevieja. And is it a case of moving with the times? Yes, it's a case of moving with the times, but there's a generation of people that still want to be able to just get their fish straight off the boat. But this is the modern new Torrevieja that's running late. That is running. The last time I was here, I did try to go along to the bar that has the water sports bit, and they were just doing it up, so they wouldn't allow me to film. I'm not going along there again because it's past the summer season and it's probably closed already. There are people still in the water. I'm looking over at the beach. But the big question is, when will this be ready? When will it be ready? And what will actually go in it? There is going to be a cinema. There's going to be underground car parking for everyone that comes into the town. Because let's face it, everyone misses having the car parking facilities at this area so that they could drive into town from the outskirts of Torrevieja and around about to come into the fairground, come in for a meal. And without that, it's just not been the same. But it is going to be impressive when it's finished, and I'm looking forward to when we're finished. Right, let's have a walk down and just look. I think that they've finally overcome the water. Here, they still had water pumping out from the underground, remember, the underground car park, and all the pipes have now gone from that, so it looks like it will be completely watertight at last. Maybe that's what the issue was. And I suppose the good thing is, you're not getting woken up by the fairgrounds. And you're not having to go to sleep with the fairgrounds making so much noise. But that will all change soon. And the town will get back to having the fairground in its rightful position in the town. It has been a while since I've done videos in Torrevieja. And anywhere really. And I've got to say that August was fantastically busy. August was really busy, and it's probably the busiest August I've ever had actually when it comes to work-wise, which has been good. It's been really good. But now that period is over and it's back to getting this channel up and running again after a little break. So we're going to look forward to some interesting videos. Check out the video this Sunday morning where we are going to be reviewing a hotel in Benidorm. And you'll kind of know what hotel it's going to be because we've done a few videos on the Benidorm series. There is only going to be the 4 videos, so don't worry, because I know a lot of you don't even like Benidorm. But It will be the one video, and I think you'll enjoy it. I think it's an interesting one because it's a hotel that is a 4-star hotel. It is right on the beachfront, but there's a bad side to it. I actually came down here this August because Varto Kebab had lost all their seating area out the side here and down this side. And I wonder how that's affected them, because let's face it, people would want to come here to eat in their numbers during August. And Esmeralda's closed as well. It's not like her to be closed. For the fact that there's no seating outside Varto and Esmeralda is closed at this time of day tells me a lot about the town at this current time. Even the ice cream shop is closed, which is unheard of really at this time of day. That's new. That is new. You want to watch those machines because they charge an absolute fortune. Now this is a place that it's been through around about 4 different owners. 4 different owners. And it looks like it's closed. The sign's all ripped, the seats have all gone, which generally tells us that once again it's not been a happy ending for that. It's good to see that Pizzeria Ristorante Centro is back open. It's good to see that it's back open. Because remember that was shut when this building was getting all the work done to it, which was must have cost them a fortune. And I wonder if they managed to get their full terrace out this summer. It's a fantastic place for food, by the way. They do a great menu del dia. So with all the building work finished in that building, it does look a bit nicer actually. Now that's all been painted, the new railings, the cement work's all been done and finished. House prices have just went through the roof in this area. The new road setup is there, but it's not there yet. And it wouldn't be a Torrevieja video if we didn't finish off at the fountain. But the fountain will be switched off at this time of day. You know when summer is completely over in Torrevieja because that ice cream shop is closed. The fountain is off as expected at this time of day. Make sure that you check out the video on Sunday morning because that is going to be a review of the Barcello Hotel, beachfront hotel, 4-star hotel in Benidorm. And on that note, hasta luego.